publishing and writing is really changing a lot. And there's lots of pros and cons about AI, and I'm sure lots of people have opinions about it and what's good to use and what's not. But I think when we drill everything down to the basics or to the essentials, we're storytellers, and we have stories we want to tell that we get excited about. And we're also wordsmiths, and we want to use words in creative, beautiful ways. Now, whether we have like AI to act as kind of like a critique partner, or to give us ideas for brainstorming, or even suggest ways of writing things, I've explored a lot of this over the last year or so just to see what's out there. And of course, there's a million different programs, and some are better than others. But one thing that I really feel across the board about being a fiction writer, well, also for nonfiction too, but just the fact that when we write, and we write about things that we're passionate about, there's something very human and uniquely creative about our own writing style, or our voice, or our perspective. And when you rely on AI or use AI to write or to give you ideas or whatever you're going to use it for as a tool, it's just a machine in a sense. It's just like it's like a tool that can assist you, but it doesn't have soul. It's sort of like, I think, the Tin Man and the Wizard of Oz. He didn't have a heart. He still acted like he had a heart. That was the whole point. Like, he really did have a heart. But I mean, when I read a lot of things that AI writes, it's really obvious to me that there's no heart. Like, it's all technique, and it's all, borrowed from all the accumulative content that's out there. But it's kind of like, it's sort of like creating a Frankenstein monster or like a robot and trying to make it into a human. Or I think about like Star Trek, and how the character Data, who is like a robot android, he wants to become human in a lot of the shows and movies. And eventually he gets an emotion chip that helps him feel emotion. And he doesn't, like, all of a sudden he doesn't know what to do with all these crazy emotions he's feeling. But his quest is to become human. And I feel like that's where AI is. Like, AI is this robot or this android that really wants to be human, but you know what? It absolutely can't, because there's humanity is missing. The soul, or whatever it is about AI, is not there. So as long as you're aware of that when you're working on story, and you maybe are working with AI, I love using AI to help brainstorm ideas and to sift through ideas and organize things. But it only gets me to a certain place where I can just go, okay, this is kind of cool. Just like how a critique partner or a friend might say, hey, you could do this, or you could do that, or maybe this is a cool idea. But they're not me, and they can't write like me, and they don't have the creativity and heart that I have for my story. So I think that's kind of how I see that whole future of AI.